Right now, your chance to check out the famous Malibu Barbie truck. Take a look at the truck parked out near the Barnes & Noble at the Mayfair Mall in Wauwatosa. It will be on display until 7 tonight. While you're there, you can also check out all the 70s inspired Barbie merchandise as well. Go see it for Molly and I. We wish we could be there. Well, stocks down sharply on Friday following news the feds will likely continue to raise interest rates through the end of the year. Here's ABC's Alex Prussia with the details.
Investors sent the Dow plummeting more than 1,000 points on Friday following remarks from Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell.
Price stability is the responsibility of the Federal Reserve and serves as the bedrock of our economy. Without price stability, the economy does not work for anyone.
Gas prices have dropped more than $1 since mid-June, but the latest data on consumer prices show an increase of 6.3%, less than June's biggest increase since 1982, but still high. The cost of groceries and housing continues to climb.
Inflation is coming down, but it's not dropping as fast as a lot of households need. I think that the low-income families are really feeling the pinch here.
It's expected the Fed will raise rates at least 3 more times this year, including at least a half-point increase at its September meeting.
While the lower inflation readings for July are certainly welcome, a single month's improvement falls far short of what the committee will need to see before we are confident that inflation is moving down.
Credit cards, car payments, and loans will all be more expensive, and the cost of buying a home rising as well. The average 30-year fixed-rate mortgage has gone from around 3% at the start of the year to more than 5.5% today. That means the payment on a $240,000 mortgage has gone up from $1,025 a month to more than $1,300.
I had planned to move and buy a home by July 2022, but the interest rate was so high and inflation just dramatically increased everything to the point where I basically have had to take a pause on the goal of home buying.
The next significant read on the economy will be next Friday when the Labor Department releases its jobs report for August. Alex Prussia, ABC News, Los Angeles.
Well, tonight, the U.S. Deputy Commerce Secretary also weighing in on the pain consumers will feel from inflation.
The Fed chair, in a much anticipated speech on Friday, said bringing down inflation is going to require some economic pain. In your world of commerce, practically, what does that mean, do you think?
Well, I think that largely consumers have already seen pain. Gas prices, food prices are up significantly year over year. But we're starting to see those moderate.
U.S. Deputy Commerce Secretary Don Graves is a guest Sunday morning on Upfront. His response to criticism targeting the president's plan to cancel student debt. Upfront airs tomorrow morning at 9 right here on WISN 12. Well, Molly, it was a sunny Saturday for a lot of us, but some people did get some rain and storms already.
Yeah, and more rain is possible tomorrow. So hopefully in the areas that were dry today, you have to spend some time outside. Yeah. Plenty of sunshine still across parts of the area. Here's a look at current radar. There was a big area of rain that we were watching even during the morning show this morning. That's still impacting areas in Fond du Lac, Dodge, and now into portions of Sheboygan County. Most of southeastern Wisconsin, though, is dry right now. We'll keep an eye on this little bit of rain that's near Madison. Likely, though, that's going to fall apart before it impacts too much of our area. We're going to dry out over the next few hours, and then more rain chances are back in the forecast tomorrow, but it won't be a complete washout. This is a look at rainfall totals just over the last 24 hours. Most of southeastern Wisconsin completely dry, but notice the greens and the yellows closer to Eau Claire, just off towards the east of the Twin Cities. Those are areas that really could have used the rain, and in some places got more than 2 inches of rain just in the last 24 hours. And there is more on the way. So I have this area circled. Notice we're seeing quite a bit of development between Minneapolis down through Omaha, down close to Kansas City, and even more across portions of the Oklahoma Panhandle. That's the area that we're going to keep an eye on. That could impact us as we head into the day tomorrow, but Sunday still not looking like a washout. So there's still some steady rain off towards our north, maybe a few spotty showers south this evening, but most of us stay dry here as we head through the next few hours. Tomorrow morning, a shower chance, but most of the area stays dry. That's because we have a lot of dry air overhead. That's one of the reasons that the area of rain really fell apart before it moved into southeastern Wisconsin and closer to Waukesha and Milwaukee. Milwaukee today. By tomorrow afternoon, we're going to get rid of a lot of that dry air. So there's a better chance for some scattered showers. Still, though, expect some dry time. Rounds of rain then again possible on Monday, but both Sunday and Monday, we will have a lot of dry time across southeastern Wisconsin. So days that I wouldn't necessarily cancel plans. Make sure you have a backup. Make sure you have the rain gear handy just in case. This model's not picking up on what we're seeing across southeastern Wisconsin all that well, but there's some showers off towards our north. Notice at 7 o'clock, more development off towards our west. Most of that overnight and through tomorrow morning stays off towards our west. By 11 o'clock, this particular model already wants to bring in some rain. I think we likely stay dry through the lunch hour, but we have a chance for some showers in the morning, becoming a little more widespread during the afternoon and evening. Then some dry time as that cold front moves closer to us. That'll bring us our chances for rain as we head into the day on Monday. Monday, again, not a washout, but we'll have at least a chance for some showers and storms until that cold front can move across southeastern Wisconsin. Upper 60s, but dry there in Elkhart Lake right now. Mostly cloudy skies in Milwaukee. Temperatures close to about 74 degrees. Will fall into the 60s, but staying mostly dry overnight tonight. Tomorrow is an impact day. That's for the chance for some showers and storms. They'll be a little more widespread during the afternoon. Storm chances stick around as we head into the day on Monday, but then we have a beautiful stretch of weather in the forecast. We're in the low 80s, becoming less humid through Tuesday. Then a stretch of high temperatures in the mid and upper 70s with a lot of sunshine once we get through Monday. So a few stormy days and then a really nice summer stretch.
It looks so nice. I can't wait. Thanks, Molly. Well, one of the Brewers' best pitching performances of the year was cut short. Coming up in Big 12 sports, did Craig Counsell pull Freddie Peralta too soon? The skipper and the starter both weigh in next.